Hey besties, and thank you for clicking on this video. If you're new, my name is Lindsay. I love makeup, skincare, and hanging out with you guys. And if you are not new, I love you so much and thank you for joining. In today's video, we are going to be reviewing a drugstore product. I love drugstore reviews because honestly, there's a lot of good stuff at the drugstore. These are the NYX Wondersticks, so I believe, but if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, that the contour and highlight stick is new, and the double-sided blush stick has already been something that NYX has in their line, or maybe that they brought back. I'm not too sure, you guys, I'm being honest, but I do believe the contour and highlight side is definitely new, and I'm really excited. Now, I believe these are $14, but let me double check that. Yeah, they're $14 each, you guys, which for drugstore, it's a little bit higher than, say, like e.l.f., of course, but if the quality is really great, then that's what really matters, because y'all, I spend a lot of money on contour, highlight, concealer, all that. So first, we're of course gonna go and open the contour and highlight side, because all I have on my face is foundation and primer, and that's it. Everything I have on my face will always be listed in the description box below, and also I will also tag me and Kayla, my girlfriend's couple account, on there too, because we are going to be doing a Starbucks video today, and hopefully we have it up by today too. So this is the highlight side. I'm a little confused because on the box it says apply light shade to high points of the face and apply the dark to the hollow points. I'm looking at this and this doesn't look like a highlighty kind of concealer product that might be really creamy, and you know what I mean, because I've seen, I think Merit has one that's similar to this, and it's like a literal concealer, highlight concealer that you put on the under eyes, forehead, all that. This is giving highlighter stick, like actual highlighter for on the cheekbone, and that's it. Like, I would not put this on my forehead like right here how she does. I just wouldn't do that. So we're gonna use that last as highlight, because like, let's swatch it. Yeah, I am not putting that on my under eyes, you guys. I think it'd be funny, like, for the video, but I'm not about that, so we're not gonna do that for today. But we are gonna take the contour side, and what shade is this one? Universal Light. So this is what Universal Light looks like. They do have multiple different shades, but I'm gonna go ahead and just do a line on one side, and then I'm gonna apply with a blender on the other side. So we have a little line going right there, and I'm gonna blend that out first with a brush. That's actually blending out pretty easy. And then also taking a blender to blend it out, just because I feel like that works a little bit better. And it looks okay. And then I'm gonna take it on this blender. Put some on the back of my hand. And just apply that where I would usually add my bronzer. It's not the creamiest bronzer, but you know what? I think it gets the job done. And it really is very affordable compared to some of my other. That looks great. That looks really beautiful. What do you guys think? I like the bronzer. I really do. And the color looks really good, so if you're my skin tone, I would say the Universal Light is really pretty. If you want to go a little bit lighter, like maybe a little bit cooler, I would recommend the shade even lighter than this one. But I think this one is really nice, and it's really like sun-kissed. And for the blush, I got the shades Light Peach and Baby Pink. And as you can see, these are the two shades. This one would typically not be the one I would use for every single day. However, I do think it's really pretty. We are going to use this one today, which is more of like my everyday blush kind of color. But I really love this concept a lot, and I'm very excited to put this on the cheeks. Again, just putting a little line wherever I want to put that blush. Ooh, the blush feels a little bit more emollient, but that could just be me. And let's try blending this out with the finger. And I still do see a little bit of foundation picked up from where I did kind of touch it with my fingers, but I think it looks really beautiful and glowy. It didn't mattify me at all. I am wearing a very hydrating foundation right now. It's the Kosas, but I just think it's really pretty and it didn't take any of that away. Then taking some of that blush on this blender and just applying straight onto the cheeks. That might be a little bit too much. So they do have a nice amount of pigment, so I need to be more careful when I am applying. The good news though is that I haven't applied concealer because I thought that was going to be my concealer, the contour and the highlight. But since I didn't use the concealer from there, I'm just going to go ahead and use a little bit of concealer after I'm done with this, just to clean up a little. Oh my goodness, I love this. Love this. I actually think I just harmed my blush. Yeah, do you guys see that? It's a little bit like slanted now, so just be careful with that. But I really enjoy this. I'm gonna use a little bit more bronzer because I kind of lost a little bit of that, so I'm gonna add that to the back of the hand and then add some with the blender. I feel like that looks really freaking pretty. My cheeks look very glowy and just healthy. It might be overkill with the Kosas foundation, but I don't know, I think this is really beautiful. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm also going to take the contour and I am just going to do a little bit of lines on both sides of my forehead and just blend it out really quickly with the butt of the blender. And these do blend out pretty quickly. Not as quickly as like the Rare Beauty, I don't think, but they do blend in pretty quickly. Again, it looks so pretty. Like, I think this looks very beautiful, you guys. One thing I do want to mention is that I just do not like the method of applying them onto the face. I never like that method, like with stripes. I just don't, never do. I don't know what it is about them, but I just cannot stand it. I just feel like it never blends out as evenly and as effortlessly, so it's just not my favorite application method. But let me know in the comments, like, do you use like the products, like do you just like swipe them on, or do you apply like a bronzer or blush method? Because either of those I feel like would be way better, but I have to ask, does that defeat the purpose of them being sticks and not just in those like, you know, bronzer compacts like the Fenty ones or the Moira ones or Tower 28, all those that are just in the cream compact? I don't know. Because this is very small too, so I don't know how I feel about like always having to just, you know, rub the blush on there like that when I could just like pop into something a little bit easier. Because these are, you know, they're not super skinny, but I mean they're pretty skinny compared to say like the Rare Beauty, so I don't know about that. I feel like the quality though, you guys, for the price, can't beat it. I'm just trying to find things that I'm not particularly over the moon about, but overall I think it's a really great product. And why am I talking like we're finished? So last thing I'm gonna do is the highlighting side. Typically with highlighter, I'm not really using cream products, but for this video, why not? And then let's blend it out with the blender. You see what I mean when you swipe it on? Like, I just don't like it. It's not my favorite at all. Like, I do not like the way that that looks. I feel like on camera maybe it looks okay, but trust me, in person it literally looks like I just put a line. Like it's not my favorite. So then we're gonna take the highlight on the beauty sponge, and I know these sponges are dirty, you guys. I will be cleaning them very soon, and then just applying it right on the high point of the cheek. And that just kind of overkilled the glowy situation on the face we had going on, but I do actually think it looks really pretty. Let's also add a little bit on the nose. Yeah, that's actually very beautiful. Let's go ahead and add it the way I like to on the other side of the face as well. And this is the side that we swiped on. Again, I'm just not the biggest fan. I think it looks really messy and I would not wear outside of the house. However, I feel like the side over here looks really freaking good. The only negative thing, which is kind of my fault, is that the highlighter, I kind of mixed it in with the bronzer and blush because I didn't use like a smaller blender like I usually would for highlighter, like cream products, because typically I'm not using cream products for the face. I'm like, when it comes to highlight, I'm using powder, and I use like a really small brush for that. So that's the only thing for me, just using a smaller blender so that it's a little bit better as far as like where I place it. I do not really like how I placed it that much, but I do think the skin looks really healthy nonetheless. And for $14, I love these products. I think one thing that I think would be really cool with this brand would be that if they made blush Wondersticks, contour bronzer sticks, and then highlight sticks, I think that would kill it, because to me, I'm not 100% about the highlighter. I do think it's really gorgeous, but 9 times out of 10 for highlighter, I do use a powder just because then I don't have to go and do the extra step of getting another blender and all of that. But that's just the lazy of me talking. I do really like these, and I think they are worth the money. Let me know in the comment section what you think about these products. Do you think that they're innovative? I mean, we definitely have seen double-sided makeup before, but I haven't seen that a lot in drugstore, and I really like the quality. Let's not look at that side. I feel like this looks how some of my makeup that's high-end looks. I just don't know if buying sticks is 100% worth it if you're not going to swipe it on the face. However, sometimes I feel dirty like when I'm using a compact and dumping my blender into it. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see me like do a wear test of these products, please let me know, because that will also be obviously very important. And I will see you in the next one, besties. Bye!